But what we're looking for is how the runners are able to stabilize certain parts of their body, especially when the foot goes to the ground and absorbs the force. For example, in the bear tracks, we were just looking at the runners running from behind while they were on a treadmill. We were looking to see if they were able to keep their spine straight, if they were able to keep their pelvis pretty much horizontal, and if they were able to keep their knee over the foot. And then finally we'd look at the foot itself. The foot should land and go into pronation, which means that the heel bone turns outward, but then when it pushes off, it should go back into supination.
Especially with running, if you're going towards improving time, for instance, what we did with the Bear Tracks 5K, in this case, we get to sort of show them what they're doing well, what they're not doing so well, and kind of make recommendations based on what we find. And so, we allow them to come up and we get a video on them. We get myself and other students to kind of take a look at it and give exercise recommendations based on what we've seen and what the literature shows at that time.
So what we want ideally to see with each step, and this is true in walking and in running, is for the arch of the foot to lower as part of the loading response. And as the arch lowers, so the arch of the foot is like a spring, right? So the arch of the foot lowers and absorbs some of the energy, and it actually is able to store that energy for return with each step as you push off of the ground. And so the arch lowering is the energy absorption, the arch raising and supination is part of the arch raising. The arch raising is part of the energy return. Is perhaps because we are running in such heavily cushioned and heavily structured shoes that we're losing control and we're losing strength of the foot muscles. And there is some evidence that perhaps the lack of being able to push off in such a way that the arch of the foot is returning energy to the ground is perhaps a response to loss of some control of those foot muscles.